Hey everybody, this is Greg Sargent over with Restoration Made Simple. If you're watching this video, you're probably on our YouTube channel or you've been referred to us by one of our many networking partners in the industry that we work with. We want you to focus on being profitable, right? That's our main goal here at Restoration Made Simple. One of the fastest ways to become more profitable with your restoration business and with those water damage calls in particular is to actually close more of those or convert more of those calls into jobs. And we hear all the time around the industry that this is something that most people, as we ask our clients as we're onboarding them, they're not even focusing on this. I've spoken with multiple franchisors across the country. These are national companies that say their average franchises only close or convert, whichever word you want to use, about 20 to 25% of their internet water damage leads. Okay. That's why we're putting this video together. That's why we have this course for you that are either franchises currently or independent restoration companies out there. We want you to be able to have a tool to help you or your office staff or whoever's answering the phone to make sure that all that money that you're spending on water damage leads is actually being taken care of properly. So just want to give you a couple quick examples of what you're going to find in our online course. It's part of our bundle with our owners course for restoration, for the restoration industry. But a couple of highlights that we are going to talk about. Again, we discussed how expensive those leads are. Sometimes people are paying over $1,000 to get the phone to ring and then not converting it. But you can't answer every one of these water damage or mold calls or rainwater calls or asbestos calls, whatever it might be that you're involved with. You can't answer them all the same. So we're going to talk to you about all the different types of leads that can come in and how you can convert those. Also, how you present yourself and what you say on the phone call is a huge reason why your closing rate on the job site is going to go skyrocketing through the roof. If you say the wrong thing on the phone, it really makes it hard for your estimators, PMs, owners, whoever it is, to close those jobs when you get there. And then we're going to talk about what do you say in the first 20 seconds, the last 20 seconds. This is huge to keep those guys or clients, homeowners, whichever one it is, to keep them from calling other people and somebody else showing up before you or you getting kicked off the job before you even get there, okay? We want to teach you guys how to calm down the clients and build trust, how to identify their point of pain very quickly, how to get your crews on site or your estimators on site, whoever's going to do the closing. I love to mention the technicians or the PMs or whoever's name is going to be there. I love to give them the name so they have an idea of who's coming out. Stay in control of the call and then keep them off the phones at all times. I got a really quick example for you guys. Just if you had 20 leads a month and an average lead cost of $450, that's about $9,000 in marketing. All right. If your job average is somewhere around 5,000 and you're only closing 40%. Now, remember, the national companies are telling me that the closing percentage is in the 20s. So substantially less than what I'm saying here. But if we can get you up to a 70% close rate versus a 40% close rate, you can see the amount of revenue that goes up in this example and the better ROI that you get. Again, this is just simply focusing on your call conversion percentage and strategies individually. Now, I'm going to jump into the course online really quick so you can just see how we have this laid out. So whether this is you or an office staff or anybody who is answering your phone, there's going to be strategies of how to avoid the separate pitfalls that cause the conversion rates to go way down, okay? There's some strategies in here. I know it sounds silly, right? Drop no calls. You wouldn't believe how many of you guys are missing calls because you're just not picking up the phone or you don't have your phone system set up properly and you're missing emergency calls. That's just one. What to say in the first 20 seconds, like I already said. There's a whole list of 13 strategies. You get down here where mold and rain, of course, rainwater calls can be handled completely different. And then here's where this online course gets unique. We've got over 30 calls of mine in the past that you can listen to, and I've cut out the personal information of the clients, but you can listen to the different types of phone calls and how you respond to them differently to make sure you're converting as many calls as you possibly want to. So again, just a quick little video, whether you found us on YouTube, you're trying to figure out how to spend more money or get your phones to ring more. one of the first things we focus on with our clients is how to make sure they're closing the leads that they are getting at a higher percentage, increasing their job average. And then, of course, we work on making that phone ring more with you guys. But just to go back to this, again, this is our restoration call conversion course for those of you in the industry who are learning how to maneuver these different calls as people are panicking, or whether they're an estimate that they want to get out in the next couple of weeks, how to word those differently. I promise you, if you'll spend some time on this call conversion course, your company will be more profitable. Thanks for reaching out to us here at Restoration Made Simple. We'd love to work with you, consulting for you and your business separately. If you're interested, give us a call. Thank you.